Our guest is International Law Organization Protection of Freedom and Peace Chairman Metleb Mutellimli. Welcome to our studio. Our subject is related to creation of independent examination institutes. Why are not independent examination institutes there in Azerbaijan? What is the reason? The main reason of this is that state doesn't interest this. Examination institutes have been in the government monopoly since Soviet period. Governmental organizations and law enforcement bodies use the examination for their purposes. Governmental organizations are dissatisfied with being examination institutes. Shortage of these institutes cause violation of human rights. There were examination institutes in Russia, Kazakhstan, and Belarus. They have been working for a long time. Although international organizations said their faults regarding this issue, they don't wish to create such institutes in Azerbaijan. Governmental organizations, heads of human rights defenders, and law enforcement bodies think that there is no need to create alternative examination. There are two parties in the court, quarreling side and state prosecution. State gives prosecution, however state examination determines facts, proofs that were announced in this prosecution. Is state examination side, why doesn't person who committed crime and was prosecuted have right to use independent examination?
Özü müstəqil ekspertizalardan istifadə etmək hüququna niyə malik deyil?
Firstly, I would like to say that examination is not cited in the courts. The conclusion of the examination are used in the courts as basic evidence. Courts sometimes don't accept these evidences. Regretfully, citizens don't have choice right. If citizens are giving examination in the examination institute that is under the surveillance of the state and they dissatisfy with opinion, they don't have other choice. Their rights are violated. Law enforcement bodies use these gaps skillfully. During the discussions, leadership of the examination institute admits that first examination opinion is not accepted after the second examination opinion is given. They said that there is no need to create independent examination. If independent examination is created, they will prevent them. We don't consider that independent examination will prevent us. If independent examination is created, examinations attached to state will be responsible. The same examinations are in the Ministry of Justice and Ministry of Health. We believe that the examination should not be attached to the governmental organization. They should be independent and they should not be under somebody's command. When investigators and law enforcement bodies could not prove crimes, they considered that the case was solved with illegal and false opinion. They prepare false documents and present them to courts. Government would like having independent experts in various fields. Law enforcement bodies, Justice Ministry and Health Ministry don't want independent examination institutes. However, it doesn't mean that the government doesn't want them. I witnessed in court that parties have several doubts regarding the opinion of court medical examination. They said that this is under the influence of the government. It is impossible to believe this. You published a book regarding learning of subject of independent examination. It is interesting that there are several expressions in the book that clever people in mad house to make somebody to commit different crimes. Were there such evidences in the courts?
Yəni belə rəylərə hansı səbəblərdən gəlibsiz? Doğrudanmı məhkəmələrdə belə, yəni sübutlar olubdu?
You noted right. There are a lot of cases in the courts. Law enforcement bodies, criminal cases that are conducted by law enforcement bodies, police, prosecutors' office and courts are dissatisfied with their materials. Occasionally, the courts doubts opinion of the examination and send that to examination again. They were sent to examinations that are subordinate to governmental organizations. That's why they don't differ from each other. I went to a physician hospital that's located in Mashtara and met with the same person. Several people are guilty under the incapability of operation to deprive of their property. They are isolated from our society, their property is taken from them, and they are placed on psychological hospital under the false opinion of experts. This happens not only in medical examination, but also in all examination. Independent examination should be created in the examination of civil fields, car accidents, and in different fields. For example, were registered as candidates during the elections in 2005. After collecting signature, young children from Examination Institute of Justice were sent to all regions as expert to examine signatures. One of them examined my signature, and he said that 170 of 200 signatures are false. There is need a lot of time, special equipment to examine one signature, whether it's right. They falsified election with false opinion. This case is being expected. False opinion and election will happen again. If there is alternative independent examination, they will be responsible. Charter on Regulation of Operation of Independent Examination in Russia on December of 2008 was accepted. The European Court recommends Azerbaijan government that independent doctors who presented by it should examine other instrument of health. When I worked in Azadok newspaper in 1991, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Albania has been placed in psychological hospital as Madin Mashtara. Experts' opinion proved this. I talked with him. He was a very clever person. Which works should be carried out to create examination institutes? There should be legal basis to create alternative examination institutes in Azerbaijan. However, there is no legal basis today. Operation of independent experts in Russia is carried out under the regulation that is required by Prime Minister. If any specialist wants to be independent expert, she should not work in governmental organization. They appeal to relevant organization and to get license for 3-5 years period. Then they are working. Legislative basis of this operation has already been created in this country. There is no any basis in Azerbaijan. We are preparing project of charter on regulation of operation of independent experts. We are also preparing the draft on independent examination. This will be presented to the government and National Assembly. Committee Against Torture asked why your country doesn't have independent examination. Government could not respond to these questions. It cannot respond to this point because it influences people. This should be created early or late. Legislative basis should be created in Azerbaijan. Creation of forced alternative examination institute was declared by the initiatives of ours when there are appeals from media directed to experts. But courts don't adopt this. There is no legislative basis here. It will work with public basis. I hope that this legislative basis will be created next year. Thank you for coming to our program. Our guest was International Law Organization Protection of Freedom and Peace Chairman Metleb Mutellimli.